The HIV/AIDS pandemic has brought a different set of challenges for teenagers. For years, the conservative nature of our society made talking about sex taboo. The result is that young people are often susceptible to misinformation and peer pressure.
Safe sex campaigns are big in South Africa. TV, magazines and newspapers regularly feature info on condom use, what to do and not to do. Despite the spread of information, the rate of teenage pregnancy and abortion remains too high for comfort. And worryingly, the sexual debut of kids is getting younger and younger.
During our antenatal survey in October 2010, 121 kids, I can't say women, who presented there, who were pregnant, who came to our maternity clinics, 121 of them were between the ages of 10 and 14, and 9% of them were HIV positive.
It is well documented that the age of initializing the sex or sex debut it's getting lower and lower, and for me that's just one of the issues that we are faced with, and then being sexually active comes with these other complications. One of them is HIV. There's pregnancy, which is also another lifetime complication, and you've got other sexually transmitted infections.
It would seem the message of safe sex is not getting through. Khanya Mucha in Kliptown, Soweto is an organization that researches the attitudes of teens to sex. We spoke to a group of them there. Time and time again, we heard that peer pressure can lead to bad choices.
Maybe ulingana nathi so like ufisa sevichin like maybe umngane wami like maybe khona abangani bami nabo kwamavichin bona bayazi bahlale sibalanzile especially when ivichin in uyazi into kanje nakanje. So yeah, my peer pressure iyenza ukuthi like now yenze kakhulu vele ukuthi yabo have sex.
Influence inkulu because like I see more like mongeka pregnant and umonga joli like uthethe nje ngesilima kubangani bakho because you're like saying ngiyaxoxa, then when I wasn't like ngale into leyo
at some point for me it does like feel untwana it's after the weekend, it's on a Monday, untwana ngilele ngisibanibani, this happened and that, like we out, you know, like I'm ngifuna experience doesn't into the prize really mina ngiyoyizwani, so like it pushes you ukuthi ayazi mntana ngimtholayo ngifuna ukuthi one of that yazi kumnandi kuyenza inxusi with your whole neck in.
Initially, it was like the girls are pressured to have sex, and we are discovering that actually the boys are pressured to have sex as well. So that's one of the peer pressure. There's competition, you know, to say once if we are not there yet, if you haven't done it, you are not there yet.
And so begins a dangerous cycle. We were told that group sex has now become a feature in teen sexual behavior.
It can happen like in a house party where like C5, we bring over 5 girls, buy booze, sound, then we just chill. Then one thing leads to another, then it's like sex all the way.
Some can say if maybe says it's okay, like you are popular, okay, like corner, like you tend to matter in danger. Umgana muzozana angela ngiphethe umuntu so ya somewhere somparanyela.
Yeah, that's the way. You're falling like maybe 4 or 5 guys.
I also think maybe it can be something plain, you see. Maybe like it's only this, maybe like you say maybe 5 chicks, like 5 guys, you see, and maybe we make like house party. And maybe there's gonna be these 2 chicks who are maybe starving, you see. Maybe who don't wanna like have sex. And then like obviously if maybe they see maybe 3 of their friends like having sex, maybe like also like they also wanna maybe try or something.
There's an added risk. There are potentially hundreds or even thousands of teenagers who are born HIV positive but haven't ever checked their status. So a sexually curious teen engaging in unprotected sex has the potential to infect others without even knowing it. HIV trainers are concerned.
When I started going out in schools, that's one of the things that I wanted to address. To say we started seeing HIV in the 80s, right? And the likelihood that we have kids that were infected then who are getting into the teenage years, and we just spoke about it so that at least they start thinking about it, and they know that it is there.
But despite the many warnings, risky sexual behavior continues. And that's why Health Minister Aaron Motsoaledi controversially wants kids to have access to condoms.
I'm not making condoms available for all children. We are keeping them in this facility for those who ask for them. And no child will ever ask for condoms if you are not sexually active.
Compounding the problem, teens complain they're not always able to speak to their parents or teachers about sex.
You may find that Mama is a very cheeky parent. You won't feel uncomfortable. Okay, ma'am, I'm dating this guy. This guy was so. Ma'am, I'm dating this girl. This girl so. He should be like, sorry, copy the photo, so it will be like, no, you don't feel like comfortable to talk to your parents about that.
Even though we may try, it depends but it's not easy. In the then, and it depends.
Our parents, they are very they are shy about sex. They are like, okay, sex.
But we also know many parents are not even touching this topic at all. So the kid doesn't even hear anything about it. The first time she's going to know about it is when somebody is sleeping with them. And the second time they'll hear is when they see that poster about fast abortion, quick abortion, cheap abortion, painless abortion, all of which is nonsense, by the way.
For many, talking about sex is still taboo. It puts teens on a slippery slope of uncertainty, leaves them with consequences that could last a lifetime.
Health Minister Motsoaledi recently launched a schools health program, and we hope it will have an impact in saving our children from falling through those cracks. You can also comment on this issue by faxing us on 011-880-8883 or emailing us on thirddegree@etv.co.za. Until next week, goodbye.